And in our coverage yesterday, we were hearing how Britain's talented young driver Lewis Hamilton has possibly moved a little bit closer toward that coveted McLaren F1 drive with a very decent performance at his recent test at Silverstone. And Lewis has been talking a little bit more with James Allen.
Now, we all know what you've done for GP2 racing, but what's a year in GP2 racing done for you? How are you a better driver than you were 12 months ago?
Well, there's been a lot to cram into 1 year. Usually a lot of PK has already done 2 years of GP2, and there is a lot to learn about the tracks, the circuits. As you're following the Formula 1 all the way around to all the European circuits, you're learning what it's like to be on, the Formula 1 scene, be in front and have all of that pressure from the Formula 1 teams watching you.
Obviously, you've been a protege of this McLaren team for many, many years now. It's been an extraordinary relationship, really, development. But you must have become aware, as the season went on, that the whole Formula 1 world was standing up and paying attention.
Yeah, and the support was just increasing and increasing. The media, it's like a wave, and they've just got on that wave and just rode the wave all the way to the end of the season. And it's really just a positive buzz that you can continue and take it right until the end. And it's a big mental game, the racing business. It's, if you're not on top of your game, if you're not focused, if you're not strong in the mind, you won't succeed. And luckily this year, everything was in the right place, and I was able to focus and get on with the job.
So you've won the championship, and you're now knocking on the door of Formula 1. Everybody knows who you are. What's the best path forward for Lewis Hamilton from here?
Well, it's been a long, long journey. I think I've been racing for, it's 13 years now. Considering I'm only 21, that's quite a long career already, already 2/3 of my life. Formula 1 is where I want to be, and I think I've timed it to perfection. There's a seat available at McLaren. We've had a long relationship, and they've got a world champion in the seat, and I just, fingers crossed, I can get either that seat or a test seat or maybe a race seat somewhere else. But I've done all I can do in any of the lower classes. There's nowhere else for me to go, so I'm banging on the door of Formula 1, and that's where I want to be.
Fernando Alonso, obviously, as the world champion you're referring to, is a class act, as we know well. And with Michael Schumacher retiring, arguably the best driver in Formula 1, you really want to go up against him in the same team?
I think so. I mean, having the strongest teammate is such a big positive, because there's so much to learn from them. And the more experienced they are, the more that you will learn. And he is the toughest driver at the moment in Formula 1, apart from Schumacher. And, it would be an extremely tough challenge, but, I'm looking forward to it. I love a challenge. I love to make it hard for myself, and so I'm looking forward to it.
And for Lewis, it doesn't seem anymore to be a question of if it's going to be Formula 1 with McLaren, but when. And some are suggesting it might even be as early as Brazil this season, 2 races' time.
I'd be very surprised if that happens, Steve, because I don't see any reason why they need to do that. They can evaluate him off of testing. They can evaluate him from his performance already in GP2. He knows how to win races. He knows how to win championships. He's a great talent for the future. I'm interested also if they do put him in a race car against Alonso as world champion. That will either make him or break him. But it's a big amount of pressure on a young guy's shoulders.